In the Orchid School, we have something called LSO. LSO, also known as Life Skill Orientation, is a dedicated class conducted by trained counselors on various life realities which a child faces while growing up. To say this in technical jargon, life skills are abilities for adaptive and positive behavior that enable individuals to deal effectively with the demands and challenges of everyday life. So, to put it in a nutshell, we basically create human beings not only from the academic point of view but also the aspect of their own personal growth. So, how do we do it? We basically have staggered it and graded it as per the age that they are in. So for children in grade 5 and 6, it is an age where they are trying to know themselves. They are um, more concerned about how they are and what are their feelings like. So the topic also for them throughout the year is knowing yourself and the world around you. So the topics like feelings, emotions, these are basically the main topics that we dwell on. In grade 7, it is all about media literacy. With the current bombardment of technical world coming into your space through mobile phones and all, kids need to know what in from media they should take and what they should sift out. So that's why we help them be more media literate. And in grade 8, looking at their age where they're just about teen or a little bit preteen, we talk about substance abuse because that is something which they should know of, because under peer pressure they can they can venture into the wrong path. And in grade 9, we have the comprehensive sexuality education module. Now, this module helps the students in understanding the choices that they can make, the repercussions of the choices that can happen, and also the importance of responsibility. And also, by and large, that every child has the right to live with dignity. And um, as I said in the beginning, that the choices and how they spread out amongst the society in general is the main module of this grade. So in this grade, along with the counselors who talk to the students, we also have a lot of experts like doctors and coming in, and they talk about personal choices, choices with respect to others, and a lot of things which engulf the sexual education as a whole. In grade 10, it is more about giving them a path towards their career, not forming it for them, but helping them frame their own career. So we have a career guidance kind of a path that we chalk out for them. And for all this, we twin it with a community project. Why we do a community project? Because when they do things like this in reality, there seems to be a connect. So for grade 5, they twin with a close by Zilla Parishad school, and they have sports as an activity over there. Which is also a curriculum connect which we have over there, and they spend time with those kids for 3 days, play with them, and so they know their world, the Zilla Parishad students' world, and likewise they know these kids' world. So it's not a very different world. Fun is everywhere, loved everywhere. So they kind of uh, create happiness together. In grade 6, they visit Tara Mobile Creche and Akanksha, as well as a adult daycare center, and and do an art activity along with them. So this again is basically to give a peek into the world outside their boundaries. So just to let them know the realities around them, and this also helps them feel a little bit secure with their own lives. In grade 8, we take them to Muktangan De-Addiction Center. Now, we take them over there because we need to make them feel and show them the relevance of what they're learning in the classroom. So, just not talk about substance abuse, but actually show what it can do, how it can change your life radically, and how there is still hope of coming back. And in grade 9, their community project is where they visit BSSK and so forth. Now, these two organizations are basically adoption centers. And why do we take them to adoption centers? It's very simple because, see, the module is comprehensive sexual education. So we are telling them how they need to make safe choices. What choices they make is theirs, but why they should be safe and what kind of responsibility entails with it, because it is definitely going to impact the society. So when they go to these adoption centers, they come to know of choices which could have not been exactly the norm, and because of which there are children over there at that moment. And so it helps the students to understand exactly why they learned what they learned in the four walls of the classroom. And that's why this particular community project which they have is extremely moving, and many a times life altering, because a lot of myths are broken and a lot of ideas are formed. Grade 10, we have the career camp, which we have in our complex itself, school itself. And the students get to interact with ex-students who have taken up professional courses, professionals from different fields, from different universities. A lot of professors come down and they talk about the choices that a student has and how they can chart their life beyond grade 10. So now these are broadly the community projects which come along with our LSO module. And while they do this, there is a lot of curriculum connect which happens, because when they go in grade 5 to the school to play, there is a connection with sports. So there is connect of sports and LSO happening. When they go for a grade 6 project, there is a connection between co-scholastic, that's fine arts, visual arts, and a little bit of fine arts also, along with their community project. And Muktangan is very closely related to science also, because they see the changes that can happen to your body when you get into any kind of addiction, any different kind of addiction which impacts your health. And so that is how basically all the subjects, not all the times, but most of the times, have a relevance along with the community project and the LSO module for that particular term. Now, this is about how we connect it. But why do you think we would be doing this? See, the main reason to do LSO is basically bridge a purpose between academics and self growth of a child. We talk about holistic growth, but how do we have a holistic growth if we only do academics? We have to have an all round growth. To help the students identify their assets and deficits in life. It is very important for them to identify it, not for people to come and talk to them about it. Then help them develop the ability to make choices. And also it helps them to fulfill their need in socializing in modern society, and handling peer pressure, and thriving in this modern world. And there are various core set of skills which develop while they do this project, while they do this module. And this is a 5-year chart that we have for them, rather 6 years, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. And over a period of time, the skills that they gain or they learn are decision making, problem solving, creative thinking, critical thinking, effective and constructive communication, interpersonal relationship skills of how to maintain your relation with people around you, self-awareness, empathy, and coping with emotion, coping with stress, and coping with the changes of the world around us. So this is in short why LSO is a very integral part of the Orchid School curriculum. Thank you.